What's up guys, Sleepz here with another episode of my journey to an Ultimate Team. We're going to start this episode off opening up our FUT Champions rewards. If you guys remember, I mentioned earlier in the week that I did make Gold 1, giving us our usual 2 100k packs as well as 50,000 coins, so very nice going there. And I did save these packs for the Path to Glory because I had an idea that something was coming out on Friday, and I am very happy I did because as you can see by those lovely purple flares, I love how that animation looked, we do get ourselves the Path to Glory El Shaarawy, so that is very nice for us. He already has an inform as well, and those stats look pretty sick. 89 pace, 88 dribbling, as well as 81 shooting to go with it. So just imagine if you were to get a second inform, the stats would look mental. He'd have over 90 pace, very high shooting, and over 90 dribbling. So I'm actually not going to sell that card yet. I'm going to just hang on to it and wait till there's a little bit of hype surrounding him. Maybe he has a good game for Roma. Maybe he actually does get called up to play for Italy and has a good game. Who knows? And we had some very good pack luck because in the very next pack, we do get an inform, but it was arguably one of the worst informs that you can imagine in this team of the week. 71 pace, 76 shooting, 67 dribbling. The card looks absolutely terrible, and if you're not a fan of that club, I can't imagine that you would want to use that player whatsoever. So it's all good though. We still managed to pack that El Shaarawy just a second ago, so that is very good going for us. And by the way, if you guys were curious, at the time he was selling for about 60,000 coins, 65,000 coins, so that's why I just want to hold on to him. Maybe he gets some hype and goes up to 100k, who knows. So moving on to the signing of the episode, you guys know that at the end of last episode I actually sold Ibrahimovic. I didn't feel like he was working out at Cam, so we did manage to buy Ericsson here for 77,500 coins, which was decent at the time. Got him for a couple thousand coins cheaper than his lowest buy now, and we now have one of the most elite cams in the game to join our Premier League team. So let's move on to today's matches, and we are in the weekend league, and we are actually starting off fresh. I think this is the first time I ever actually start off fresh. Usually I already have some games played, but I recorded this episode before I played weekend league on stream. And we're looking to start off strong in this weekend league. The first chance does come to us in the 18th minute. Marquisio from a decent effort at the top of the box gets saved by Lloris. But from the preceding corner, we are actually going to score with our ones to watch Bonucci, which I haven't really talked too much about Bonucci. If you guys were curious of my opinions on how I feel he's fitting in with the team, I think he's okay. I mean, I feel like sometimes I can really feel his defending when he seems to pick up decent positions. But overall, I'm not sure if he's a keeper. Like, sometimes his pace genuinely does hurt him. There are opportunities where I feel like if I had Koulibaly or maybe even Manolas, that I would have defended the situation a little bit better. Overall, like I said, he's okay. I'm still going to give him more of a trial with the team. Hope maybe he picks up an inform and we actually, you know, he does a little bit better with a little bit of added pace. But the card is just decent, nothing special. That's how I feel about him so far. But like I said, we're going to keep him in the club for a little bit longer. So anyway, you guys do see that we are up 3-1 in this one. In that last clip, he just managed to pull one back. But we are going to restore our 3-goal lead. Perisic with some good feet to get around that defender and a very, very tidy finish. João Mario is going to make this one 5-1. Some just good quick passing found him in some space. The keeper's on rushing, and we're going to chip that one over him to make it 5-1. And it's only the first half. We were absolutely destroying this guy. Gomez on the ball here I was actually looking for Lichtsteiner on the overlap. Somehow the ball went to Mertens, but fortunately for us, nonetheless, even though that was the much more difficult finish, that ball does find the back of the net to make it 6-1. And then we are going to kill this game off completely as if it's not over already to make it 7-1 through Mertens. You guys see this guy had actually already queued up a pause, so I think he kind of knew he wanted to rage quit at this point. I mean, to score 7 goals and it's only the 65th minute, we could have gone on to score 10 plus at that rate, at the rate that the game was going. So he had enough. And that is a huge win for us, which feels great, because if you guys have been watching the past few episodes, we have been getting destroyed. I mean, honestly, guys, I would say out of my last 15 games prior to this match, I'm not even exaggerating when I say I think I've won maybe 3 or 4 of the last 15 games. Some absolutely shocking form. So to smash somebody 7-1, you guys have no idea how relieved I was to have a good performance from the team. Moving on to this next match, guys. This guy has a 4-3-2-1 with the inform Zaha up top. He also has Son, which we all know is pretty good. And if you guys want to hear my opinions on Zaha, you guys know I do have him in the Premier League team. I don't think he's that great. Like, I think he's okay, but I think I'd rather use somebody else. Like, I honestly liked Welbeck more than him. And I'm not just saying that because I'm super biased towards Welbeck. I'm just saying I genuinely just don't feel like Zaha is that good. I don't know. It just feels like he just would do better where he is supposed to play, which is out wide. I'm not really feeling his striker card that much, though he does come up with goals from time to time, and he does have a decent goal-to-game ratio, but I just don't like him that much. He's just decent to me, nothing special. So you guys see here, we're up 2-0. This is a big save there from Mignolet, which, by the way, Mignolet, I'm not sure if this was Mignolet or if he had some kind of cheat and he had actually Neuer in goal and the card says Mignolet, because you guys are going to see an insane amount of saves from Mignolet from all types of angles, from all types of situations. Right there's a decent save from Gomez on his weak foot. Another huge save there from the corner. I mean, this guy was just leaping all over the place. We're up 3-0 though, so, you know, I'm not stressing at this point. I'm like, we're up 3-0, fine. He can keep making all these saves as long as this guy doesn't, you know, crawl his way back into this game. I don't want to have to fight when I'm clearly dominating. He pulls one back to make it 3-1, and we proceed to just pepper this goal. I mean, I'm just creating chance after chance after chance. Mignolet is having none of it. You know, thou shalt not pass. He does not want me to score. This is another ridiculous save. He just about manages to get there on the corner. And in this next clip, we do have a decent keeper ourselves in Handanovic, and that was just an amazing reflex save from super close distance. And then he is going to actually sweat this one across to make it 3-2 in the 88th minute. I was a bit annoyed at that point, as you can see by the flickering R2 for the substitution. And we win that one 3-2, which I was a bit annoyed with that game. I left that game feeling a little bit tilted because you guys see there's 16 shots, 15 on target. That guy had 2 shots on target. And the game is 3-2. Like, I felt so hard done. I'm like, what do I have to do to comfortably win a game like last game? I peppered the goal, but Mignolet, like I said, I'm not sure that was a Mignolet goal. It felt like Neuer, Prime Schmeichel, or something like that. So anyway, guys, you guys know I do have to put Eriksen in the team in that. And I also did some quality of life changes to the team. I didn't have chemistry styles on quite a few of these players. And if I did, maybe I had the one that I didn't actually want. So I went with Engine on Eriksen, I put Artist on Moy, I put Anchor on Rudiger as well as Bakayoko, and I'm feeling good going into this next team. Everybody's got their chem styles, and we are ready to go. And our next opponent has actually 5 at the back with Martial, Gabriel, Jesus, and Willian. That trio is arguably the most popular trio in FIFA history. Honestly, I don't ever remember seeing a trio of players as commonly as I do see them. However, we do go up just 3 minutes in. Moy make this one 1-0 after kind of a deflected effort fell to him. Gabriel Jesus there with the assist. And then we somehow managed to find that ball to Wilfried Zaha, making it 2-0 just 13 minutes in. So I'm feeling good about this Premier League team right now. And Moy is actually going to make it 3-0. He seems to be very consistent with his long shots. I know his long shot stats aren't like incredible, but he consistently scores from ranges like that. So we're up 3-0 in this one, guys. And then this is when things started going south. You see, this is a kickoff glitch at its finest. We just don't manage to get the ball off him no matter what. Even when Bellerin got a touch, it went straight back to Vardy. And have a look at this finish, guys. Have a look at that finish. I mean, that is the most ridiculous fake finish I think I've ever seen in FIFA history. And I'm just chalking that up to just kickoff glitch nonsense, because there is no way that Gabriel Jesus should be finishing a chance doing a complete 180, falling on his back, and just perfectly placing a finesse shot as if he had taken 2-3 touches and run onto that ball. So that was so frustrating for me, but at this point, I'm not going to give up yet. I still have a very nice lead, and we are actually going to restore our 3-goal lead. Zaha again manages to smash one in at the near post, but it just seemed like after that goal, he did sub on Vardy, by the way, which did seem to make a big change. But it just seemed like things were just feeling a bit weird. Bellerin right there with the first-time finish on his left foot, looking like Lionel Messi, the way he placed that one in. I mean, what is Bellerin's finishing? It's got to be somewhere in like the 50s or something. It's got to be terrible. How is he finishing a first-time effort like that on his left foot? And then in this next clip, I'm all over Vardy, trying to smother that ball. Somehow, some way, he does manage to get the shot away to make it 3-4. And then right there, it's like I said, this guy could do nothing wrong. It's like everything started to just fly in from him, no matter the angle, no matter the player, no matter the situation. The ball was just going to find the back of the net. And we blow not 1, but 2 3-goal leads in this game. And he did win that one 5-4. And that game was very, very depressing, especially because after he scored that 5th goal, by the way, when we went into the second half of extra time, he didn't let me get a sniff of that ball. He was just passing it around. He had a couple players with fresh legs, and he was just sprinting in circles in his own half. It was bad. So that game really, really stung. So I wanted to end this game hopefully on a win. So I went into another match. This guy has a 4-3-3. He's got the Lone Petit. which maybe that's something I should consider doing. Maybe picking up some loan icons to help out the team in some of these weekend league situations. Anyhow, we are actually going to create a great chance there from Perisic. Courtois does smother that opportunity, keeping this one level, 0-0. This is the time that we finally do make the breakthrough as we pass that one back to Mertens. Mertens with the fake shot, and Mertens is going to smash that one in, making it 1-0 in the 60th minute. And then here from the corner, we're going to cross that one in. It's going to fall to Joao Mario, and Mario's going to smash one off of the crossbar. And then in the 80th minute, we are finally going to kill this game off. Some decent passing, as I'm just kind of trying to feel this guy out. I'm like, where is the opportunity going to come from? We managed to cut this one back to Mertens, and Mertens from very close in is going to make it 2-0 in the 80th minute. So a bit of a tighter result in this one, just a 2-0 victory. Not loads and loads of goals like you guys have seen in the past 3 matches, but we do get a win in FUT Champions, which is all that matters. So as I was just talking about, guys, that last loss with the Premier League team hurt me so bad that I'm like, you know what? I can't use this Premier League team anymore. I don't care if it's my fault. I don't care if it's the team. I just felt like that team was cursed. I'm like, I can't use this team anymore. I have lost countless games with it, and if I'm giving up 2-3 goal leads with that team, like I said, regardless if it's my fault or it's the team, I just need to see a different team. I can't go in with that team again after losing a game which I was in such control of. So that one hurt so bad that I had to sell them. So in the next episode, you guys are going to see a new squad, which I have not even decided the league. Let me know what you guys want in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do La Liga maybe, or another league. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you're all enjoying the series. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.